Have you ever wondered which is the scariest horror film of all time? Well, broadbandchoices Science of Scare project has the answer to that. They conducted a study by monitoring the heart rate of 50 viewers for more than 100 hours of horror films in order to determine the scariest films in history, and here are the results. Number 20. Scream. Cindy starts to investigate a series of murders a year after her mother's demise in order to find the real killer, as everyone seems to be a suspect. Number 19. IT. 7 children are forced to face their worst nightmare when a shape-shifting clown, known to torment children before killing them, makes a comeback into their lives. Number 18. Hush. A deaf writer fights for her life after she retreats into the woods to live in solidarity, where she comes face to face with a masked killer. Number 17. The Exorcist. Things take a turn for the worse after Regan, a young girl, starts displaying bizarre behavior and ends up getting possessed by a demon after she plays with a Ouija board. Number 16. 28 days later. After a mysterious virus has devastating effects in the UK, a group of survivors try to find ways to cope with the aftermath of the disaster. Number 15. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Sally, Franklin and their friends live through their worst nightmare when each of them is tormented and killed by a chainsaw-wielding killer and his psychopathic family. Number 14. Halloween. Laurie Strode confronts Michael Myers after being held captive by him 4 decades ago. She faces her worst fears and tries to put an end to his killing spree. Number 13. A Nightmare on Elm Street. A young girl struggles to keep awake at night after a clawed killer butchers her friends one by one in their dreams. Number 12. A Quiet Place. Where half the world has been killed by blind but noise-sensitive creatures, a family struggles for survival as they are forced to communicate in sign language. Number 11. The Ring. Rachel, a young journalist, investigates a mysterious videotape, after her niece, Katie's horrifying death, that kills its viewers within a week's time. Number 10. The Visit. Becca and Taylor have the most terrifying experience after they go on a week-long stay at their grandparents' place who they've never met. Number 9. The Descent. When a group of friends go on an expedition to a cave, their trip turns into a nightmare when they get trapped inside the cave and are chased by bloodthirsty predators. Number 8. The Babadook. A single mother struggles with her son's fear of a monster that's lurking in the house. She struggles to keep him safe after she experiences the horror herself. Number 7. The Conjuring 2. Peggy, a single mother, seeks help from demonologists, Ed and Lorraine Warren, when she and her children experience strange, paranormal events in their house. Number 6. It Follows. A teenager's life turns upside down after she discovers that she is the latest recipient of a fatal curse that is passed from victim to victim via sexual intercourse. Number 5. Paranormal Activity. Katie and Micah move into a suburban residence, but they soon start to experience the presence of evil forces in the house. Number 4. Herediatary. The horror begins when a mother and her children begin to unravel terrifying secrets about their ancestry as they try to outrun the ominous fate they have inherited. Number 3. The Conjuring. The Perrin family moves into a farmhouse where they experience the supernatural and seek help from demonologists, Ed and Lorraine Warren, to get rid of the evil entity. Number 2. Insidious. A couple move into a new house to start afresh, but their son, Dalton, suddenly falls into a coma and paranormal events start to take place in the house. Number 1. Sinister. Ellison Oswald, a writer, moves into an old house with his family and stumbles upon old film footage and other clues that hint at the presence of a supernatural force.